Hey Stefan, it's Ken. Hey, I just want to talk to you real quick about the uh, dorm feature that's on here. Okay, so what I've done is on the left side there where it says 24, 24, I've made the entire drawing 24, 12 for now. And we have our basically it's a gable dorm, what I would call it. And I'm just going to identify this last piece here as a piece of wall flashing, just so everything's set that way. So basically, what I've done is I've drawn my large rectangle roof, and then I've drawn another rectangle inside it with another overhang area inside it as well. And so when I save it, you're going to see all dark, two dark purple areas there, which means that that entire area is being counted twice. Now the first area on the outside where the overhang is, that area needs to be counted twice, which we know, and the other area needs to have an area deleted from it. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to go and push slope again, and I'm going to go and pick my 612 areas that I know are already there. So we know that this one here, and this one here want to be 612 because that's what they are. And then all that's left now is for us to change the slope or change the dorm. So I highly recommend doing the dorm very last that you're drawing. So what I would do now is I would click slope and I would come down to the dorm. I say OK, and when I click on the 24 that's in the middle here, it says enter slope. And what that does is, when I change that now, because what I'm going to do is I want that slope of that low slope to be 612. So I'm going to change that, and I'm going to say OK. What that does is it turns that area orange, and then he says D6 beside it there. So what it did was it took away the math of 2412 in that area, and it replaced it with 612 in that area instead. And now when I go to my details, you'll see I actually have 19.18 square. Remember I said 17 square earlier? That was because I did it at 2012 for some reason, not at 2412. So when I did this drawing at 2412, this is what I came up with, 1918 square, which is very close to what you had. If you add those little areas that you were talking about, we'd be pretty close. And I also had, so I had 1,371 square feet of 2412, and I had 546 square feet of 612. And again, this little black area down here by the other 24, for some reason I think what happens is the roof thinks that this is underneath. There's three layers of roofing here for some reason. I haven't quite figured out why it thinks that. It seems to only pop up once in a while, and I just haven't really been able to figure out a good workaround for it at this point. Hopefully when we can, afford some time for the programmers to optimize the code a little bit, they can get at this and solve this problem for us. But for now, it's such a minor inconvenience. Like, we're talking about less than a coffee table size of a roof here. So it's easy enough to delete a quarter square and away you go. So anyways, that's it. I'll let you check that out, and then you'll hopefully understand the dorms a little bit better. Okay? Great.
Are you finished?